Have you ever made plans to go out with friends or family, and when it gets to the time of going out, you just can't be bothered to go out? Even though you know you're going to have a really good time when you're actually doing it, whether that's going out for drinks with some friends or family, meals, things like that. And I think MND, motor neuron disease, adds another sprinkle of problems when it comes to overcoming that can't be botheredness of wanting to go out. And that's what I want to sort of touch on this video, on this episode of Vlogmas, as I did just that yesterday. I went out with some friends, and in my head I was thinking to myself, oh, can I really be bothered to go out? And it sounds really bad because I only see this group of friends maybe once or twice a year, and when we do meet up, we have the best time. It feels like we haven't seen each other for sort of days, not months. I've known most of them for over 25 years. One guy I've known for nearly 40. I'm 41 on Sunday, which is the 7th, if anyone wants to know. And I know that I'm going to have a really good time. But in the back of my mind, and I sometimes say this to my wife, I'm like, oh, I really don't know if I can be bothered to go out in the nicest possible way. I don't know whether that's an age thing. I don't know whether it's because I am a dad. I've got 3 young children and life is tiring, even though I'm not working. And you just get to the evening and you're thinking, right, I need to get ready, go out and have a good time, when all you really want to do is curl up on the sofa and watch TV and have an early night. But I did push through the I can't be botheredness thoughts in my head. And the reason I want to bring this up in this video is because those thoughts are becoming more and more apparent. And I don't know whether it's because of my slow progressive nature of motor neuron disease, where every time we do meet up with this particular group of friends, it's sort of once or twice a year at the moment, and every time I see them or organise a time to go and see them, I find things more and more difficult, and I'm coming up with more and more excuses to not go than to go. And that's not because I don't want to see them, it's because I am now worrying about a lot more thoughts and processes because of my motor neuron disease. And I'll give you some examples. So yesterday we went to a really nice pub, one of the oldest pubs in Bournemouth, which is where I live. And we had a Christmas quiz, as we did last year, and it was a really, really enjoyable night, and really enjoyed the company of all my friends. Had a great laugh, got really drunk, felt a little bit hungover today. And I'm in the thought process before I'm going, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get home? Can I remember what the pub was like last year? Are there any stairs? Am I going to potentially trip over? Should I drink? Should I not drink? Is it? What shall I wear? Shall I wear, accessible trousers that may not necessarily fit with the sort of going out type, attire that you would probably want to wear? Are people going to be looking at me now because I can't hold a pint glass? Ask loads of different questions, like why is that guy drinking, a pint of Guinness through a straw, or in my case, a phallus-looking straw that my friend made me drink from last night, which was hilarious. But you can see, I had a really, really good night. We won the quiz as well. We won £30, and that went straight behind the bar, and we all had a really nice evening. But the process leading up to that point is, it plays with your mind. And I can understand why some people, even with not having motor neuron disease, don't necessarily want to socialize. I don't know whether it's an age thing, like I said, and you lose the sociableness of your personality as you get older. And I suppose you can call yourself, growing into a miserable old man, I suppose. And I think I want to not get to that point. and I don't want to use anything like motor neuron disease as an excuse, because you do only live once. And I'm so glad that I did go out after thinking those thoughts of, shall I not go out, and come up with an excuse because of my motor neuron disease. And I'm sure everyone would understand because of it. But my point is, if you do have those thoughts and you just can't be bothered, I think you should just push through them and go out, because I had the best night, and it made me realise that even with a physical limitation of not being able to use my arms at the moment, and who knows what will happen next year, whether I'm in a wheelchair at that point, there's another potential excuse not to go out. I think if you can make the effort and feel that you can do something that you may not necessarily mentally want to do, then you should do it, because I had such a great time and really enjoyed the evening. And like I said, we won the quiz, and it's another tick in my memory box to say that's what we did this year. And I get to see my friends, and you got out of the house for a little bit. And although I love my wife and kids very much, I got to see some new faces, new old faces, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know really what else to say next, but I hope that video made sense. And if anyone's having those same thoughts, then please feel free to reach out, because you're not alone. I do it as well, with or without motor neuron disease. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me, I'll try and answer them I think what I'm going to do over the course of this Vlogmas series up until the 24th of December, I think I'm going to try and answer lots of questions in one video. I may do it with a guest, I might do it on a YouTube live, and I'll just go through some of the questions and answer them as the main video. So if you do have any questions, MND related or not, then please feel free to put them down in the comments. And thanks so much for watching this waffly type of video. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Turn it off. Oh.